Director's commentary.
Yes, welcome to the director's commentary for my newest film, Vicissitude. That quote that you see there in the beginning was a quote that I found right in the start when I was coming up with the title for the film, and I thought it fit quite perfectly because I didn't want the film to be about just like an anti-drug film. I wanted it to be more about how life can take unexpected turns and change unexpectedly.
Right from the beginning, what I want to say is that it may not look like it, but the acting was actually very hard because usually when you act in like a film like this, it's always, you're acting sad, stressed, you're always playing some sort of emotion. But here you're just happy, normal kids, And I think that's what was hard, acting so normal.
Yeah. Another very challenging thing is obviously the one take thing that we tried in this film, which meant that all the actors had to memorize their lines, and we took scenes multiple times, but they were such long scenes that it was very hard to nail every part of the scene.
Yeah, if something small went wrong, right away you had to redo the whole scene, which was kind of bad.
It got very annoying, yes.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, also the lighting for this film was probably one of the biggest challenges for me. Since we had to hide the lights, but at the same time keep them consistent throughout the whole film, so that there was no continuity errors with the light. And I think you can see right here in a couple seconds, there's a little bit of a mistake where you actually get to see one of them.
Right there, you could see the camera on my face also.
Yeah, there's a lot of shadows that are a little problematic.
Off.
Yeah, there.
And right after the light, you saw the hidden cut, which was like behind the bedpost, which is a very good cut.
Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 hidden cuts. That one was probably the most challenging, the most bold. The others are mostly done in the dark.
Great shot right here.
And a thing that was pretty vital was that we stayed in one location. Otherwise, I don't think it would have been a lot more difficult. The fact that we had a bathroom and a room in very, very close to each other was very helpful. Another pretty challenging thing was everything had to be in real time, so I had to keep that in mind when we were filming and when we were writing the script as well, because of the one cut thing. So
This is when continuity got a little bit interesting because we always had bottles and stuff on the table, and every time we wouldn't take a picture of it, and that was our mistake. So we'd have to always try and remember what was on the table, but you really can't tell, or you won't notice through the movie whether there's a continuity error with like bottles and items on tables.
Yeah, we even had a problem with actually Shamil, one of the actors, the one with the glasses. He actually changed shirts and forgot to bring a jumper that he was wearing in the first scene. So we threw in a line. We improvised a small line there where he says, he tells Hugo, to the blonde actor, to tell him to remember his shirt when he leaves. And since we filmed this over, we've had 3 different shoots, I think. 4 different shoots. We had to make sure the room was kept as close.
Yeah, and especially that, this film was at the end of the school year. We had a lot of work. So to organize actually the times where we all met up and had the time to do, all the countless scenes was challenging.
One of the things that made it really difficult is I wanted to shoot it at nighttime. So we got that darker atmosphere. And that meant that it was in summer, so it got late. It got dark quite late, around 9 or 10.
Yeah.
So it was hard for all the actors to stay.
That was a great scene right there, the oatmeal.
Yeah, oatmeal.
Really did look like puke, it was interesting.
Yeah. This scene was also really hard because the whole last scene we wanted to take in one shot, and we wanted fake blood involved, which made it hard because we were going to put on JB's shirt, and so we had to nail it first time, basically.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
we did not have a changed shirt, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Also, one problem there was that Alex has glass doors in his bathroom.
Oh.
So we had to make it look brutal, but we really couldn't because if I, let's say, threw Shamil, we could have easily broken a glass door. So we had to be very careful with everything.
Yeah.
We had to nail it since we only had that one scene and that one take to do it.
Also, another problem with my bathroom is it's very reflective.
And very small.
All the walls, you can even probably see right there maybe a small glimpse of me with the camera. And yeah, this last scene we shot a couple times, but I was surprised JB actually nailed it almost the first time. Thought we'd have to shoot a lot more.
We should have changed the scene though here.
Yeah,
we should have. What I think would have been better on this scene maybe is to get the camera to slowly glide in, as in to like become the mirror and not cut into the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
But sadly, we didn't have the time, nor did we have the space to even do that.
Yeah, and the ending here was quite interesting. We thought a lot about it, and we decided that I wanted to go for something that could suggest that the whole thing was fake, but it didn't.
I think we've
show it too obviously.
I think we had disputes about the ending the whole time.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of things that could have happened.
Yeah. And all the characters were nameless because I wanted them to seem more relatable, more as if they could be anyone, really. So I kept them nameless. And yeah. Anything else you want to add?
It was a great experience. It was a good movie, and
yes,
better one is coming this year.
Yes, I hope so.